Hello friends, hope you're doing well. Hi, I'm Abhinash Singh and welcome once again to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so that you are regularly updated on my latest videos. In today's video, I'll discuss how both freshers and experienced candidates should answer the question which almost all interviewers inevitably start an interview with, and that is, tell me about yourself or please introduce yourself. Let us start with how freshers should answer the question. The basic objective of this question is to break the ice with the candidate, create a comfortable atmosphere for the rest of the interview, evaluate a candidate's communication skills, and gather relevant information to assess their suitability for the job. What to include in the answer? Interviewers would want to know your family background, from where you belong to, about your parents, and then a brief overview of your academic background, your skills, and other details. Here are some key elements to include. Personal introduction. Start with a brief introduction about yourself, mentioning your name, where you are from, or where you currently reside. In the case of engineering students, several students may hail from one state and currently staying in a state where they may be studying. Hence, please clearly state that to the interviewers. A couple of lines each about your parents and siblings with respect to what they are doing. Then come to your educational background, starting from class 10th onwards. Please mention the degree, board, year of passing, and CGPA percentage of marks obtained in your 10th, 12th, graduation, and post graduation. If you are appearing for campus interviews, please mention your cumulative CGPA or marks obtained till the last semester. Next, you come to the project work or internship done by you. You should mention the name of the company, duration, title, and your role or contribution in the project work or internship. Next, mention about your key skills and expertise. Discuss your core skills and areas of expertise that are relevant to the position or context in which you are introducing yourself. Emphasize the skills that align with the requirements of the role or showcase your strengths. If you are an aspiring software professional, mention the programming languages you know as your key skills, that is C++, .NET, Python, Java, etc. If you are an aspiring finance professional, mention accounting, financial analysis, financial reporting, cash flow management. A budding marketing professional can include communication, data analysis, market research, etc. Next, we come to career interest and goals. Briefly discuss your career aspirations and what motivates you professionally. This can help provide context and demonstrate your alignment with the opportunity you are pursuing. If you are applying for a marketing position, please mention below line as your career goal. My goal is to become a respected marketing professional and succeed in my life and career. You can replace marketing with IT, finance, HR, etc., depending upon your respective work area. Several candidates conclude here without mentioning their hobbies, which is fine. In case you want to mention your personal interests and hobbies, please do so by sharing a few personal interests or hobbies to help create a well rounded impression of yourself. Regarding your hobbies, I know most of you mentioned that you love playing cricket, love singing or dancing, or exploring new places, etc. You can mention them, but I suggest please mention that you love reading books and articles relating to your subject and exploring the latest developments in the field. This will give your interviewers the impression that you are focused on learning and improving in your chosen field. Once you mention about your hobbies, take a pause, implying to the interviewers that you have concluded so that they can ask you further questions. Now I will cite an example of a candidate who goofed up his introduction. The said candidate was an MBA pass out, and when asked to introduce, this is how he started. After mentioning his name, he directly retorted that he had been working at his uncle's business since past 1 year, and ever since he joined the business, his uncle's profits have grown 3 times. My colleague and I were taken aback by his shocking statement. When we started asking him about his uncle's business, he was unconvincing in his reply. However, during the interview, he wasn't that impressive either. Next day, when he called to get his feedback, I gently told him that he had not been shortlisted and explained to him the errors he committed during the interview. I also told him that he should avoid lying to interviewers the way he claimed to have increased the business of his uncle 3 times, since interviewers are no fools. He said that someone had advised him to start an interview with a sweeping statement to attract the attention of the interviewers. I told him to keep things simple during the interview and not try to be over smart, as it may backfire. I will give similar advice to you guys too. Remember, when you're introducing yourself, keep your response simple and avoid lying before interviewers. Now we come to how experienced candidates should answer this question. You should also follow the same path, like start with your name, where you're from, and where you currently reside. Couple of lines each about your parents and siblings with respect to what they're doing. If you're married with kids, please mention about your wife and kids in a couple of lines. Then come to your educational background, starting from your class 10th onwards. Please mention the degree, board, year of passing, and CGPA or percentage of marks obtained in your 10th, 12th, graduation, and post graduation. After that, you come to your first job from where you started your career. Mention the designation you joined, the brief job responsibilities you handle there, and the duration of your stay. Then move on similarly to your second and third job till you reach your current job profile. Once you mention your existing designation and job profile, take a pause, implying that you have concluded so that the interviewers can then ask you further questions. While introducing yourself, please avoid going into details about your family or lingering on and on about your key achievements during all your job tenures. Several instances I have seen candidates going on and on about their individual job tenures. Remember, during the introduction stage, you must be brief. If interviewers have a specific query, they will definitely ask you later. During my career as an HR professional, I have noted several instances of candidates starting directly with their current job experience when asked to introduce themselves. That's not the right approach. Interviewers do want to know about you, your family background, based on which they take decisions. I will cite an instance of a candidate whom I and my company secretary interviewed for a position in the secretarial department. The candidate was working in Kolkata and married. However, she avoided mentioning about her husband. This prompted us to ask her about her husband. She said that he is working in Bengaluru. Then, when we asked her if she was searching for a job in Bengaluru to be with her husband, her reply was a yes. This information proved crucial for us as we didn't select her, since at the back of our mind we knew she would leave the job no sooner she gets one where her husband was working. After 6 months, when I asked about her whereabouts from the employee who had referred her for the position, he said that she had indeed relocated to Bengaluru where her husband was working. I will cite another instance of a candidate being interviewed for a GM position by the CHRO and CFO in one of my past companies. I had coordinated the interview with my seniors in the company. After the interview was concluded, when I sought feedback from the CHRO on the candidate, he said that he talks too much. He further said that when we asked him to introduce, he kept on talking and we had to stop him midway. Hence, to conclude, while introducing yourself, keep it short and crisp. With this, we come to an end of today's session. Hope you all liked it. I'd love to hear your comments on my video, and if you have any further questions, you can put them across to me. So until we meet again, thanks, bye, take care.